Hello everyone, my name is Sandra. Welcome back to Lawn Mowing Simulator. Um, why not? Thank you. And you can take that one. We send you there. Send you there. And you, my good sir, can go there. Sorry if I'm not gonna be talkative too much. My basically my grandma came home from hospital on Thursday, being still very weak because of her cancer. And this morning today, that is Saturday, I got a call, like a text from my dad if I was awake. I texted him back and said, yeah, I just woke up. He then called me and told me that my grandma is worse off. She, like yesterday, she had been sitting, chatting with people, everyone there. She was eating stuff properly, everything. And my grandpa had called my dad this morning, and my grandma had, in a weak tone, asked for my dad to come there. So my dad went right away. And then when he arrived, my grandma was still like, she was literally in bed in a kind of semi-awake, semi-sleep unconscious state. But my dad called me and said that this might be the end for my grandma, and asked if I wanted to come and say my goodbyes and everything. So I literally just quickly took a quick shower, quickly shaved and such, because that was my morning plan anyway. And I drove off to my grandparents. I got there. My aunt was sitting in a couch, just looking at her phone. My dad was standing in the kitchen of the place, and my grandpa was in basically the bedroom lying next to my grandma holding her hand. And I went into the room with my dad close by, and my grandma, as said, she is in a state of, her mind has left, but her body is not stopping. So my grandpa and my dad and my aunt are right now in the house with her, and I'm just waiting literally right now for a call from my dad to tell me that my grandma passed. I mean, we knew that her cancer would take her, but doesn't make it fucking easier to talk about. But yeah, this is also why I haven't, like I said, I want to do one video a day for you all, where, like, just to show that I appreciate all of you following me, watching my videos. And my way to sing is, like, I'm not like big as Markiplier, I'm not as big as Jacksepticeye, Mr. Beast, or whatever the fuck, and I can't really just do some stuff like they can to show my appreciation. So my way to want to show you all how thankful I am is by, even though I work at times almost 12 hours a day, I have a lot going through my fucking head, I do want to post a video a day for you all. And I mean, like, some of you might just mute me talking, put on some chill music or whatever the fuck while having my video just in the background or something like that. But yeah, so I am sorry for not posting in 2 days, and at the moment I can't say for sure if I'll have anything up tomorrow. If nothing comes up, aka I get a call from my dad, I'll try and do some Cult of the Lamb, because it is a fun game. A bit sad that to see that the second part of Dave the Diver got kind of the same interaction as the Deadpool videos, but I don't blame people. Like, people can't love every game. And I know right now that because the new Final Fantasy VII is out, the new I can't recall what that game is called, something Hell is like out. I know that there's a lot more fun things to watch than a weird man from Sweden playing basic games. But still, thank you all for watching. To some people, I'm sure it's clear why I might be down and everything with my grandma right now. I know also that some people might not get how close I am to my relatives, at least on my dad's side. And I'll explain that one day in the future, I'm sure. But like, I actually don't even know where I was going with that sentence. Sorry about that. Also, as I'm sure all of you know, it was posted on Twitter. Sorry, I have something in my throat. It was posted on Twitter, on a lot of social medias, Facebook, news, everything. The creator of Dragon Ball, Akira Toriyama, had passed away. And I mean, I got very late in my eyes into anime, manga. I had read, I think I read Shaman King, some parts of Shaman King way back in the day. And then I found Dragon Ball, and in the beginning I found Dragon Ball semi-okay. Oh shit. Semi-okay. It wasn't best, the start. It was kind of silly, kind of weird. And as you got to like the Piccolo saga of the first parts of Dragon Ball, it got more interesting. And then when they started to do the whole Saiyan saga, Frieza saga in Dragon Ball Z, it got more and more interesting for me. And then when they started to like announce the whole like Super Saiyan and all of that in Dragon Ball, I was hooked after that. And like since then I've loved Dragon Ball. Like Goku, an amazing character. He has his silly moments, and he has his moments when he can be so serious that you wonder if it's the same man. But yeah, sadly Akira Toriyama passed away, and I can understand like him with his fame, way his family didn't like let it be announced right away that Akira had passed, because I mean, like, what it seemed like with him was that he knew that he was one of the most famous manga creators. Like him, I never know if I say this guy's name right, but Eiichiro Oda, Masashi Kishimoto, they know are the higher ups, and there's coming many amazing manga artists and storytellers through the days and years. But like, I'm pretty sure they know that they are the high echelon, or whatever you would call it. 550. But yeah, I mean, the first anime I saw, I mean, like, other than Sailor Moon and Pokemon right now in my mind, because I didn't realize that Pokemon and Sailor Moon was anime until much later in my years. But like, the first anime I ever saw was, I think I've said it before, it was a chapter of Shaman King, where it's like in the end, like close to the end parts of Shaman King, where they have to do some training, and yours fiance threw something off a cliff, and they had to use their like oversold things to find it. But it was so tiny that it would like literally be a challenge for them to focus their oversoul that much so they could do it. And what should man call it? And then after that I saw a episode of One Piece, where it was the chapter right after Luffy had kicked Don Craigs, I think his name was, or is pronounced. They had like beaten him, and was like trying to convince Sanji to join his crew and everything. And I still remember hearing Sanji's voice, because he constantly sounded like he was stuffed in the nose, or like someone was pinching his nose. But still fun and good though. And that was like, I saw those when I was in America on like a holiday trip, and one day we were just having like a chill day, and in the morning at least, and me and technically my dad's cousin, but because of her age being very close to mine, we always say that it's my cousin, because it's my dad's uncle's daughter, because my dad's uncle moved from Finland to Sweden, from Sweden back to Finland for a little bit, I think, and then he moved. He went on a holiday trip to America, where he met a woman, and he fell head over heels for her, and decided he's moving to America. So he came home from that holiday trip, quit his job, told my grandpa and my grandpa's brother that they can do whatever the fuck they want with his things, sell them, whatever the fuck you want to do. And then he took a one-trip flight to America and married that woman, and they have been happily married since. And I think that was in the, I think he moved mid-70s to America. And now he still lives there happily married with a woman. and my dad's, aka my cousin, is going in her mother's footsteps by becoming a nurse. So, yeah, he took that gamble and he won. But yeah, like when watching, like the first time I ever saw Dragon Ball anime was actually the Dragon Ball Z Broly, I think it was called, which is when Broly first like attacked, so to say. And then I saw Dragon Ball GT from start to finish. I saw I got a full folder of Naruto chapters up until it wasn't until Naruto leaves Konoha for his long journey trip. It was literally the chapters up until one of the Naruto movies that was released, and I had rewatched those so often. They were so good. And when I lived in Finland, I saw I can't recall its proper name. It's like Higurashi no Go something something, about a guy coming, like moving back to my little hometown that is close to a volcano, and something mysterious happens there. People like something like each arc was their own like chapter of craziness. Like one girl goes batshit crazy and beats some people up with a bat. In one chapter you have a girl that was marked as having an ogre in her because she was the twin of another person, and that she also like, because her family was the pure blood line or something of the village. They were like demanding that she was having like pure relationships, like would get pure blooded or whatever. It was something still like that. And she, like the one guy she had loved, got killed by the family, which made her go batshit crazy. Another chapter is then revealed that one of the main like girls in the story had that always spoke with a really like cutish tone of voice, have been for hundreds of years or something, been reliving all of these shits happening because of like a contract with like a shrine demon or something like that. Like literally she would like, until the pattern was broken, she would not live a proper life, because at a specific stage in all of these chapters she had been found dead and eaten by crows at a shrine, and that's when the madness had gone in way too insane. So yeah, and then I got to see the anime Another, which was a weird ass fucking story. Like, they was literally going with a urban legend, like that someone who has died doesn't understand that they're meant to be dead. So in a classroom where one student years ago had died, and people in the class had seen the person died, but somehow it was as if the person itself didn't know they had died. So the next school day they had walked into the classroom like anyone else. But because this person was alive, the balance of life and death was broken. So at random moments, like, people started to get killed in really brutal fucking ways. Be it accidents, be it literally like something goes haywire and they got murdered because something happened basically that constantly killed them all. And then I saw Gurren Lagann, I think it's called. It was actually quite a good anime. It was kind of confusing at times. The first main protagonist was clearly a fucking pervert, and that anime had a lot of fan service, I can say that, because the female protagonist was literally a woman constantly walking around in a bar. No, she was walking around with a bra and short shorts, and let's just say that the bosom size was a bit extreme for her clothing style, and the jiggle physics worked. The story itself was really good comedy. Some actions here and there, some perfectly placed humor, some sadness. It was a good blend. And then I saw, I can't recall, it's one of the Fate's Day Nights animes, where people the search for the Holy Grail is in like Tokyo or something, and people that are the contracts of that universe in that series are summoned to like Tokyo, and you have a crazy magician guy that has literally chameleon eyes because he can move his eyes separately from each other. It was a weird anime. Also saw the Madoka Magica's anime that went from a semi-cute to holy fucking shit very quickly. What more have I seen? I mean, like, it's not really an manga, it's still an anime movie. I went with a friend a few years ago and saw The Weathering with You, where it's like it's in a like an alternate Tokyo where rain has not been falling like it should, and there is some specific people that can like wish for water by sacrificing themselves eventually. And it's about like a guy that has no home, no nothing, meets a girl that can do this wish thing, and they journey out to earn money by her fulfilling wishes of people wanting to see the rain, or something like that, if I remember. Or was it something like either was rain or they wished for sunlight? It was something like that. It was a good movie. I liked that story. It was rather sweet and adorable, and suddenly had a plot twist that became more insane, and a perfect ending. I missed some big ass spot or something. Oh, there it is. At times this game really needs to stop being so nitpicky specific on how much you have to cut. There we go. So, yeah. But, yeah, now at least you know why I haven't posted for 2 days. I'll see how it becomes tomorrow. I might do something, I'm not sure right now. But that will be all for this time, people. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed this, even though I was really gloomy right now. But thank you all for watching. Leave a thumbs up, a subscription if you haven't done that already, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.